Russell Wilson, Ciara, I'm so psyched to have you both on the show. Thank you so much. You look good. Where are you right now, and how are you doing?
Well, we're cozied up right here by the fire. This is I'm trying to get as close as I can to her. You know what I mean? And
You're smooth, man. You're smooth.
Yeah. We're in California right now. Obviously, all this going on is just absolutely crazy.
It's really. How are you keeping the kids entertained? What are you doing? Any?
Oh
tricks?
my gosh! Literally, we realize, we always say there's nothing we can't do. We realize that there's really nothing we can't do. At this point, we're teachers' assistants. Zoom classing it up, which has been really fun. Actually, it's been kind of working itself out. Russ is now officially the football coach.
Yeah, I'm coaching football, baseball, basketball. We're trying to get him trained up.
And then I'm going to start doing some dance classes for Sienna.
She's teaching me.
All three of them.
That must be intimidating, huh? I mean, how's Russell's moves on the dance floor?
You know, he's got his nice. He's a good pocket dancer.
Hey, I'm in the pocket. You know what I'm saying?
So I see. That's right.
Yeah.
Ah.
He's got his nice little groove that he goes to, and he does it very well. So when he stays in that pocket, it's all good.
I'm doing a bunch of stuff around the house, though. I mean, we've been cooking, and we've been doing so many things.
Dog grooming.
Yeah. I've become a celebrity hairstylist. I'm helping with all of Ciara's wigs.
Stop.
Oh. That's the best, dude. I'm afraid to cut my hair. I'm like, I'm just gonna mess it up, or I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna let it grow out.
Well, I had my hair super long right before all this, and then I cut it. So now it's just growing out. So I may get to your level there, Jimmy.
We're asking everyone who comes on if they have a charity that they work with. I know you guys work with a lot of charities, but the one that sticks with, what was the one your dad would always say to you? We talked about, Russell, when you were on the show.
Yeah, so we have our foundation, the Why Not You Foundation, and my dad used to always ask me this fundamental question, every day almost. He said, "Son, why not you?" And it was the fundamental subconscious and conscious question that kind of drove my whole life. I think the same thing for Ciara is that that's why we created the Why Not You Foundation, is to be able to implement this Why Not You attitude into kids all over the world. And we wanted to be able to, impact with, Corona situation right now. And so we were like, okay, what do we do? There's so many people that are searching for food. And so what we did was we donated 1 million meals to Feeding America and in Seattle. And that's been a blessing. And it's been really, really cool. Yeah. Feedingamerica.org. Yeah, exactly. And so then from that, one of my dearest friends is Kenny Dichter, who's the CEO of Wheels Up. And me and him talked every day. He was actually one of our groomsmen at our wedding.
Yeah.
And, he said, man, I've been super inspired. We got to do something. So we started thinking about this idea called Meals Up, and Meals Up, our goal was to be able to get to 10 million meals. And a bunch of people have been able to help make an impact, guys from Tom Brady to J.J. Watts of the world, and different people help influence and impact. And obviously a lot of the members and people have been inspired. We've surpassed that 10 million meals days ago. It's been amazing.
Did you really? Oh, it's great.
Yeah. It was actually like the day of almost.
Yeah, I mean, a couple days after we were at 10 million meals. So that's been a blessing to be able to make that impact. And then, obviously right now it's people are looking for masks and everything else. And so we have a company, I have a company called Good Man Brand, and that's a clothing line. And one of the cool things is that, we want to be able to instill good in the world. So we've, with Good Man Brand, from the ethos of what we created was this idea that if we're going to call it Good Man Brand, we got to instill good in the world. So what we do is we donate 3%. Every time somebody buys a shirt, a pair of pants, whatever it may be, 3% of those proceeds go to the Why Not You Foundation, where we donate all those proceeds to the Friends of the Children, which is a mentorship program. But the cool part has been during this situation is we were just able to, help facilitate 2 million masks with Good Man Brand, and trying to partner with helping give these masks away. So it happened actually yesterday. So there's a lot of things that are going on.
Daddy,
and
I lost my tooth.
Hold on, come here right now. Sorry. What? What do you mean? Show me. Wait, this is big news, guys. Just tell them what happened.
What happened? Yeah.
You did what?
She lost her tooth.
Oh, wow.
Woo!
Just now it just happened?
Yeah.
Oh, let me see it. Oh my gosh, Winnie, I'm so happy.
That's so awesome. It's so
wow.
good.
Oh, I'm so happy.
How did it happen? How did it happen?
How did it happen?
Lonnie put a string around my tooth, then she
Old school
tried
way.
to pull it out, and then it worked.
Oh my
Boom.
God.
Oh,
Straight up.
Well, I have a funny story to tell you. Our son Future, when he lost his first tooth, his sister accidentally like bumped him he was going down, and she bumped him with the arm, and the tooth it popped out.
Popped out, just right there on the floor.
Yeah, so we tried that string thing too as well.
there it
Congratulations.
is.
Woo!
Look at that.
Nice.
Well,
Tooth
Tooth
Fairy's
Fairy's got
coming
to come
tonight.
see you. Yeah.
All right. Oh my gosh. So Tooth Fairy, hopefully the Tooth Fairy knows that this happened and will be visiting you tonight.
She
Congratulations.
knows. She knows.
Oh my gosh. I'm so proud of you, buddy. Hold on. All right.
Sorry.
All right.
to
No,
interrupt.
sorry,
Yeah, who's
Franny.
that? So cute.
Oh my gosh. All right.
When he-
Well,
We don't even know who that is. It's a strange kid
Just
that
some
just
kid who
wandered
came
in.
into our home.
So
Sorry to interrupt.
Well, you guys
Right.
clearly know what it's like, right? It's like
that's
this.
just how it
there's
goes.
some-
And like we have meetings that are constantly interrupted with our kids running in with updates. So it's the new way now. It's a new norm.
Yeah, I'm happy that I got to share my kids losing her first, or I guess her sixth tooth, but right in front of just happened just now with you guys.
Just like that.
I'll never ever forget it. How memorable, guys! Thanks for giving back and thanks for being you. You're in such a spot that you can help so many people, and you are, and that's just so inspiring. And I'm a giant fan. So thank you for doing this.
Just for everybody who's listening, I think the best way to overcome this is by love, by serving. Love big, serve big. I think those two things is whatever we can do, and it's not necessarily just resources, it's time and relationships and energy and mindset and just keeping everybody together as much as possible and being safe too. Obviously during this time, it really does matter. It does affect everything. So let's keep the conversation going. Let's keep the love going. Let's keep the serving
keep
going.
staying in. The
whatever you
curve
guys
is
do.
flattening, which is great. So
Let's
everybody's
go. Stay in. It's
happy.
working.
And we're all in this together. All of us in this together. We're all in the same boat. So
Well said, guys.
Well,
okay,
Jamie,
it's
thanks
good
for having us
talking
on,
to
man.
you.
Bye, guys. Thank you again. Thank you so much.
Okay.
All right, buddy. I'll see you.
Bye.
On and on and on. I said, and it's on and on and on.